Hello and welcome to my channel Bobo Bun. I'm Lisa, I'm a vintage inspired dressmaker and dressmaking teacher, and I share all sorts of sewing, patterns I like to make, knitting, vintage inspired treasures with you here on my channel. Today I want to talk about some of my recent makes, a couple of modified patterns and one that's drafted by me, and they've all got the same thing. They've all got the same pockets, which I drafted a while ago and I'm absolutely thrilled with. Best get on with talking about what I've been making. Absolutely love the Peggy Bodice from Gertie's Charm Patreon. I've made a few of these dresses, and I'll pop a picture up of one that I made in a beautiful ditzy cotton lawn that I wanted to put some big pockets on. So I drafted up these very large heart pockets. I'm just putting my hands in some heart pockets now, which you can't see at the moment. And I drafted up these lovely heart pockets and they're just delightful. I've had so many comments on them. I love wearing them, they make me really happy. So they've kind of been going on a lot of things lately, but sometimes with a bit of a change. So I will show you something that's like one of the plainest ones I then made after I've made this Peggy dress, the floral one. I made a denim skirt, a quarter circle skirt, and it's got the heart pocket with the bows on it. They're lined with a cotton, as is the waistband. So there's this lovely, I don't know if I've got any pictures of me wearing it. I shall have a look and see if I've got one to pop up. But anyway, it's this, and this has had so much wear. It's been a really in-betweeny summer here in the UK. Seems to rain. I think rain's now forecast right through till August, and maybe August will be rain too. So, but it's still warmish. It's only 20, 21. It's not that hot, but it's warm. I mean, it's warm for us. So it's too warm to wear jeans, but you kind of want that in-betweeny. So a denim skirt that mixes and matches with blouses and t-shirts is fabulous. I've worn this loads. And of course that will go through to the winter and autumn with tights and boots. So it's a perfect make. Now, as I was telling you about the Peggy Bodice, I had got this lovely greeny linen. I think I got this from Rainbow Fabrics, Kilburn, and I knew I wanted to make another Peggy Bodice out of this, but I just didn't want it plain. And after seeing the Dior Designer of Dreams at the V&A, I think it was in 2019, August 2019, obviously there were so many dresses that inspired me. But one that's never come out of my head is the dress Mexico, with all the black scallops printed on the fabric over, you know, it's like a cream chiffon off the top of my head. I'll show you a picture of it. But it's that scallop design, and I wanted to play around with it. I've got embroidery features on my Jiki sewing machine, so I decided I would sew black scallops, and if you turn around you can see it goes all the way around the neck. Excuse the squeaking of Foxy, which sounds like she's screaming. And I sewed them around the sleeves, got gussets, underarm gussets, sewed them all around the sleeves. And if I lift the skirt up, and you see, I've got the heart pockets here. They're a little bit out of shot, and I've got scallops all the way around those too. And I will pop a picture up to show you the full. I've still got to put the zip in the back and hemmer, just haven't had the time to finish this lovely dress off. I was going to do the scallops and then cut them away, so I really got that edge, but you're going to get a lot of fraying, and I just could not problem solve this with having the facing here. It would have been alright in the sleeves, but I still didn't want the risk of fraying. But it's still a fabulous decorative detail. I'm really pleased with this one. So this was the Peggy Bodice, but I changed the whole neckline, so it's sort of a very low boat neck. I've got to put some lingerie clips in here so it will attach to my bra straps and it won't fall off my shoulders. But yeah, I really must get on with finishing this. Just putting in back zips, I find it really hard because I have to bring it in a lot down my centre back and then out, and I need someone to help me make sure that I've got it fitted in right, because obviously you just can't feel back there. So that's why this beauty hasn't been finished yet. Whereas in between, the one that I'm wearing, I drafted it last Saturday after I got home from sewing, teaching sewing club in the morning. And I had a few hours spare before I had to go and visit my mum, who's been in hospital for, gosh, tomorrow will be 2 weeks. God almighty, yeah, time's really flying by for her, poor thing. So I had 4 hours free and I really knew I wanted to be drafting this dress. I'll show you. I think I might be able to find a photo of me originally in it. It's this black dress. I did show it on Bobo in the blog that I need to put a zip back in it. It's this black dress with a tie at the neck. It's a vintage floral there. It's a V opening and it's got the bust darts that come from the centre to the apex here. It's a sleeveless dress and I took oh gosh, my brain. I took the zip out during lockdown because I needed a zip and I've not put it back in. But I don't know, because my waist is bigger than this dress is. I have put on a bit of weight, so I don't know if it will fit me anyway. It's got a box pleat skirt on the bottom, but I always loved wearing this dress, so I shall see what I can do with it. But I wanted to use that bodice as the basis for one, so I drafted it on Saturday, as I said, made the toile, it fitted me perfectly and I was, yay, really, really happy. And then I popped in these sleeves, which I've drafted, and then I put on the Butterick 6055 skirt, again with heart pockets. So I will pop a picture up of the full dress. And this is my first wearing. I've just put it on today. And maybe I should bring the camera down so that you can see the pockets, because I've law of 3 bow here and the bow on the 2 heart pockets. So I'll put the camera down so you can see the heart pockets rather than me just putting a whole photo as well. You see these lovely, and I put rickrack around the edges of the pockets. I know it's a funny angle, but you get the idea. Sewing these garments recently, like I say, I must finish this because I really want to be wearing it. This is the first wearing and I feel really, really super comfortable in it. I'm so happy. So there'll probably be more, but maybe with different sleeves, who knows. I've got some dresses that I've been drafting and I'm sewing for my lovely patrons over at Bobo Bun Sewing Club. Last month was all about fitting the basic bodice, and we're moving forward now to start cutting some designs so that we can make some other dresses and garments. So it's all full steam ahead. I'm absolutely loving what I'm making and sharing over there. So if you're interested, please pop over and have a look, find out a little bit more about Bobo Bun Sewing Club. It'd be lovely, lovely, lovely to have you join me there. I have got other things I wanted to show you, but I think this is just a quick dip in today, so that will be for the next YouTube. Thank you for joining me today. It's always lovely having you here, whether you're new finding me or you're a subscriber who's visited many times before. So please subscribe if you don't. It's great for my channel and it's lovely to know that you're there supporting me, and to share and comment, and I reply back. So it's always lovely to hear your thoughts. Until next time, goodbye.